Welcome to this 2-minute techie tip. With technology, we can remove the limitations of the traditional classroom. So let's get to it and talk about uploading documents, specifically PDFs, to a Google web page. So I'm working on a Google site, a Google web page here, and this document is an example of how a Google document can be embedded into a web page. And if you notice, it's a multi-page Google document. So it is when you land on this page, you can read this document easily, as opposed to having to click on an attachment essentially here. We want to avoid that. All right, so we are going to now talk about how would I embed. This is a Google document. How would I embed a PDF? And on occasion, we have files that are only PDFs. So we do need to know how to do that, all right? So obviously, to put something on a web page, I need to edit that web page. All right, I click my editing button, and we work with gadgets with this kind of stuff. So I'm just going to put the PDF, a document that is a PDF, under this. To separate, I am going to insert, and I can just insert after this document. I'm going to insert a horizontal line, all right, and that just separates. This is and I will obviously, this is not the text I'd want to keep on there. I would describe what this is. So I would then again come up here, and this is our LC responsible use agreement. All right, and I might give that a little bit more information. All right, this is a PDF, and let's say you know, I have this PDF, and it's I only have it in a PDF version. So I'm going to look at my drive, and here under my acceptable use folder, I have documents that are PDFs, and my blue icon here shows that these are Google documents. My little red PDF icon shows me that these are PDFs. All right, so on occasion, we get things from the internet. This could be educational resources or documents shared from other people. They are PDFs. I can go through a process to change them into a Google document, but sometimes I don't want to do that. All right, so let's say we're going to embed on that same page this online code of ethics. So I'm going to open it up, and I can read this, all right, multi-page document, all right, and I want to embed this the same way, all right, because I want people to be able to view it immediately. All right, to embed this PDF, I see, if I hover here, I have these icons. I'm going to tap this pop-out button, all right, and this gives me, actually, I'm going to show you this one more time. Look at this is my document. Look at the URL, all right. This shows me that this is a Google Drive document. Here's the just URL for this. When I move my mouse and hover here, I get these icons. All right, I'm going to tap that pop-out button, and then this changes the URL. It actually gives me an editable URL, which lets me do different things. So now if I click on my little 3 lines here, it says, oh, you can embed this, which is perfect. All right, so an iframe is a common way to embed a document on a Google web page. So I'm just going to highlight it, or if I just click 3 times or 2 times, everything will turn blue. I'm going to use my key command, Command C. I'm going to say OK. We're going to go back to my document that I've already edited. All right, so remember, this is different from embedding a Google Doc. All right, so I'm going to insert, and with my Google document, I would just navigate to my drive, and my documents would show up, and I could just search for it. For a PDF, I need a gadget, all right, and my gadget is going to, I have a gadget window that comes up. Let me just show you that again. I'm going to go to Insert. I don't have an item here, but I'm coming over to gadgets, and I'm going to say more gadgets. And then I am looking for, actually, I'm going to scroll down. This happens to say iframe, but we are going to scroll down to this guy. It says embed gadget. All right, when I click on it, there's nothing here. I just say select, and it gives me a snippet here to embed. I copied that iframe text. All right, so I am going to copy, just paste Command V into this box, and then I have a width here. It says 640. I'm going to match in my gadget, I'm going to match 640, and you can always come back to this. This is not a big deal. 640 width by 480 height. I'm going to say OK, and again, you're going to notice here's another gadget. Let's center it, all right, so it looks pretty, and say save. Now, our documents have to be public. We will have to figure that out, make sure that all of our documents are stored publicly. All right, but here is a document that I have as a PDF that is embedded into our Google page, and we can kind of play with this gadget actually and make it, I can play with the width. So if I click on the gadget and I click on the properties button, I can make that a little wider even, all right, so that it's just a little bigger on my page. And I think that might give just a little bit of a better presentation. All right, and actually I could make it longer. Let's just do that, just so you can see how you can really edit these gadgets. All right, I'm going to do that, and we're going to say height is going to be 7. Let's do 800, and then that will give people will be able to view that, and don't worry about scrolling, that's minimal. All right, so then I can see more of my document. All right, so those are 3 kinds of documents, and I've got a PDF that I've added as a file down here that would work the same way. I add files, I navigate to, could be on my desktop, and this would be, I'd want them here for parents, teachers, students who might want to download it. All right, so that's what we've got on embedding documents on a web page, Google Documents and PDFs, and that's stuff you should know.